Today, we are going to learn how to create staff rota online. This video is going to be a little longer because it will cover everything end to end. So please bear with me. All right. The first thing you have to do is go to rotaapp.uk. It's rotaapp.uk. That's the website where we are going to create the rota for our staff. After that, you can click on login here and then continue with any of these options provided. Login with Google or login with LinkedIn. If you do not have a Google or LinkedIn account, you can always use your personal business email. What it does is it sends you an OTP and then you can provide that OTP to log in. I'm going to use my Google account because I have already attached it with this app. Okay, once you're logged in, you will see a dashboard like this. Because I have done a couple of demos already, that's why you see multiple options, but you can click on new organization button here to create your organization. Click on the button here. After that, choose which industry your business is in. Restaurant and hospitality, care home, hospital or medical, retail, warehouse or logistic, cleaning services, or any other kind of business where you require to schedule rota for your staff. I am going to select retail. Next. After that, you select how many staff do you manage in your business. Let's say I have a retail store and I sell jewelry, where I sell diamond and gold and silver jewelry, and I have multi-location stores in a city. So I'm gonna select 51 to 200. Next, I'm gonna name my retail business. So let's say I name it Larissa Diamond Forever. I will select my country. You can search also your country if you are from Brazil or Gibraltar or USA. You can select it here. I'm going to select United Kingdom. Select your currency. You can always change these settings later on. And then you select if you manage more than one site or location. So I'm going to select yes for multiple. Then click on next. This is very interesting step. When you are logging in first time, you want to see how the whole app works. I would recommend, if you just want to see how the app works, click on yes, show me a demo. What it does, it creates demo employee, staff, demo rota, demo timeline, and everything for you so that you can see the fully updated app with the data. If you start with the scratch, it will be blank and you have to create everything from the scratch. So for the sake of this demo, I'm going to select yes, show me the demo. Click on organization. There you go. So now I have Larissa Diamond Forever and I have multiple rota scheduled on my rota calendar. So let's have a look at each of these options, what it means and what they actually do. By the way, because I am in United Kingdom, I speak English. That's why I've selected English. But this app is available in English, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. So you can select whichever language you have comfortable with. So if you select Spanish, everything changes to Spanish. If you select French, everything changes to French. If you select Portuguese, everything converts to Portuguese. So I'm going to go back to English. And then as you can see, this rota for this month, because right now we are on 18th of July, Saturday, and that's why it is showing this week. You can navigate through the weeks and then you can see the different week rotas here. Just so that we are excited towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can create all these rota schedules with the help of AI at the end of the video. So be with me. All right. So this is the staff looks like. So I'm going to go to the staff first just to understand how this is configured. As you can see, we have multiple staff here. supervisor, sales assistant, stock assistant, till operator, things like that. So as you can see, the multiple staff has their roles, where they work, which location. So if I click on one of these staff, you will see you can add their profile picture, you can add their email to send the invite again, you can add their role, either the roles you have created, or you can actually create new roles also for the for your business. Then you can set a status. For example, if a new staff joined your business, you can set them active once they accepted the invite, or you can suspend it if they have left the business. You can also add hourly rate so that it calculates the timesheet. So we will look into the timesheets later. And then you can add the departments also. One of the good characterization for the staff is the position, what position they actually work. This helps AI and other functionality on the app to basically replace one of the shifts which is not available while you're doing the rota. You can invite them by mobile number also, or WhatsApp username, because WhatsApp recently launched a new username. And then you can add the location also. And then the qualification also helps AI to understand if they have to switch any shifts. All right, so this is how the staff looks like. You can search with role, you can search with departments, you can search with positions, you can search with the location they work upon, and then you also can search with removed ones if you want to see them. But one of the amazing feature I like is you can add the staff manually if you want to, and if you don't, you can actually import the staff. So if you have a spreadsheet where you have all the names of your staff with their email address or their phone number, you can import the CSV file, and then all the staffs will be listed here. Obviously, you can download the sample CSV here if you want to see how the CSV should look like. All right. After that, this is the swap section, where if you have selected that any of your staff in a particular location can swap their shifts, they can do that. Now there are multiple ways of swapping. So let me show you in the setting. Shift swap mode has 3 different options. One is you as an owner or manager approve the request, or they could directly swap it peer to peer. So if one person cannot make it, other person can, they can swap it, or they can put it back into the open shift pool, and then somebody who is looking for that shift can pick it up from there. So this is how the swap request works. So right now it is activated with manager approval, and that's why we see it here as accept reject. Let's have a look at the timesheet. When you click on the timesheet, you have all of your stuff here listed and how many hours they have worked. Now each color represents a different thing. For example, if you click on this amber color, this says that it's not been approved yet, this particular timesheet entry. Although for the green one, they are already been approved. You can export it into a CSV or PDF, and you can obviously navigate through the months if you want to see. You can also group it by positions. So if you added some positions, it will show you grouped by the positions. Or if you want to see what was the expense for this particular month, you can see it here and how many hours the business have utilized. Then the next section is time off request. So each of your staff can request time off, and you can select it to approve or decline just in this very simple interface. After that, as you can see, you can add as many positions as you want. You can color code the positions as per your convenience. Leave type, very simple. You can add as many as you want in your leave type based on your location, your country, your regulations locally, and these are the options which your staff can select when they apply for the leave or the time off. Again, same for the department. You can add as many departments as you want. Same for the location. You can add as many locations as you want. Let me add another one, which is inside the Blue Mall, and then say Blue Mall Kent. Add, and I've added another one. Shift field. This is very interesting because this is something required for businesses where there are some extra information needed for each shift. For example, if you're running a cleaning business and each of your cleaners need to go to a different address, what you could do is you could add customer name, add it, and then customer address and customer contact number. Now what happens here is these fields will be available inside these shifts. So if I go back to the Rota, click on this shift, I can see that the customer name, address, and contact number fields are visible here. But before adding those fields, these options weren't available there. So that's how you customize your shift information. Qualification is also pretty good because you can add as many qualification as you want. This helps AI to swap the shifts between two people. Now another option here is the rules section. Every country, every state, every city might have different rules compared to other countries and cities. So for that, what you could do is you could create these rules, and these rules help you create the rota for your staff, because if anything you're doing which is going against these rules, it will stop and notify the person who is creating the rota or the AI to make sure that you're not breaking any rules. Another interesting feature is templates. You can create as many templates as you want. As you can see, I've created this one template which is called retail, and then inside the template you can add as many shifts as you want. So you select 9 to 5, let's say shift for a particular person, or it's an open shift and it is for the till operator and it's for the location Blue Mall, and that's pretty much it. You click on add and it will add for Monday. But if you want to repeat it for the whole week, you can just select whole week and then it will add 7 shifts. That's how easy it is. Again, organization wise, you have settings for time zones. So you can select your time zone for your local demography. You can change your business type. You can change your currency. Roles and permissions is pretty interesting. You can add as many roles as you want. And then for each role you have added, let's say if I add operator, so each role you have added, you can change their permissions from here. Or if you have too many roles, you can just select the ones which you want to edit at this particular time and compare them with each other so that you have a complete visibility. Notification lets you enable the notifications for your staff so that they can get it on their mobile phone app or via email or via WhatsApp. Let's say you have to notify all of your staff about some emergency or some new policy introduced. So what you could do is you could select notify staff here. You could select which way you want to notify your staff, what is the subject and what is the message, and that will go directly to their phone or their email. And that's pretty much it all about how to schedule these staff rota. Now here, as you can see, you can move the shifts from one day to another. You can click on it and then assign it to different positions. You can add, if somebody is ill, you can add their time offs here. Very easy, put a note. You can also add notes on the day just by clicking here and then click on notes and then say Sunday off, let's say saved. And all this kind of features are available. Now let me show you the promised AI example, how I can schedule the whole rota for a week with the help of AI. So let me go to the next week because obviously we are on Saturday. So let's say starting from 20th. And let me actually group it by positions. There you go. So now we have all the positions here. Now I'm going to click on AI and then I'm going to select create this week's rota from my template. So let's select the template, which is this one for the location, and then select the location, which is High Street Store, and then send it to AI. What AI is doing is going through all the rules, availabilities, and everything, and come back with a confirmation message that he's going to, or it is going to create 85 shifts for this particular location with this template. Once you confirm, what it does is it creates all the shifts for your particular location and all the staff's availability wise. And there you go. Your rota for the whole week is ready with just one click. Now you can see how many sales assistants are working which days. You can see stock assistants working which each days, supervisors available, till operators, and obviously unassigned one, which might be you. So this is how easy it is to schedule Rota with Rota app. The moment you click publish, it sends notification to all of your staff on their mobile phone and sends an email also. One of the beautiful feature I like is about you can print the whole Rota very easily in a PDF or with your printer, put it on your store front or back door, so that the staff can take a picture and they don't have to actually download any app or anything. But if they download the app, it's easier for them to swap the shifts among themselves or make sure that they have enough shifts for the week. You can clear the week. You can see the deleted shifts here. You can feed this calendar to your personal phone. You can reorder the employees here. You can group the employees by position or by location, as I did here. And you can add or remove the employees also from this list. Again, you can add shifts, copy custom range and templates, and then you can filter it out with the location also. So that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. And if you like to see how the Rota app works, you can go to rotaapp.uk, click on start free trial today and start creating Rota for your staff. If you want to know or learn more about this app, you can schedule a call with the executives here. And one of the best thing is the pricing for the app is super cool because they don't charge you your eye. It's only £3 per month per staff. So if you have only 20 staff, it's less than £60. If you have 15, you just pay for 15 staff. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for your time.